style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. I don't know the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense, still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this, now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, not tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop.
Good morning all. Yes, sir. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Happy Monday to everyone. I need to fix Zoom. Zoom updated and you can't remove this waiting room, man. Anyone know how to fix it? Anyone smart know how to fix it? Stupid updates, man. Everyone updates something and makes it worse, man. MetaTrader updates, it becomes worse. Zoom updates, it becomes worse. They changed all the settings, man. How am I supposed to remove this waiting room? I can't just keep letting people in one by one. So bad. Anyone know how to fix it? So bad, man. I literally have to do it one by one. Let me check. Let's check, man, because we need to solve this, man. Otherwise, we can't have these meetings. They remove host tools. There's no such thing as host tools. There's no security. See, they remove this. Security is gone now. It used to be super simple. You click one button and that's it. You go to participants, you click the three dots, and then you remove waiting room. Disable waiting room. Oh, it's so annoying, man. It's so annoying. I've literally had to accept one by one. Oh, now it's so annoying. But I don't have time for this, man. I don't understand why they update and they remove a feature. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Maybe they keep it in general. Alright, I guess everyone just has to wait in waiting room. I can't deal with this. If I make you a co-host, Mirko, you can see the waiting room? I can't even make people co-hosts right now. That is nuts, man. That is crazy. Alright, I guess people just have to wait. Chat says that Zoom enforces either a passcode or waiting room now. Yeah, but we should be able to disable it, man. What are you gonna do if you have a meeting? It like makes no sense. Like then how do we enable password, right? Because we have the password. So how to disable that and enable password? Like it makes no sense. It's just so annoying. Yeah, what to do? Anyways, I'll ignore it and try to figure out. Morning, why are we early today? Because daylight saving time change. Let me put this in here so people can see. Password is easy? Yeah, but where do I change that setting? Like, can you enter with password if you're in the waiting room? Was there an option to enter with password? Let me put this. Okay, I put this as a pinned message for you guys. And then let's have a look at the charts here. Or maybe this setting here. No, that's chat settings. Start off with calendar here. So it's pretty hectic week, to be honest. We have new month on Wednesday. And since it's a new month on Wednesday, we have all of the news, right? So we start off with ADP, then Thursday we have unemployment claims, then Friday NFP. So we have quite a lot back to back in the new month here. We only have Monday and Tuesday before this month ends. We have a little bit of jolts on Tuesday, but today we have Powell speaking tonight. So very heavy week in terms of news here. Very heavy week. So we're seeing basically we're seeing quite a lot of news. London opens in 2 hours? No, London opens in an hour now, guys. London opens in an hour. It's daylight saving time change. So I should also post on my story because people are gonna forget. Let me put this for you guys. Put this for you guys because I'm gonna get tons of questions. Give me a sec, let me fix it. What a stupid update for Zoom, man. What a stupid update. You can turn off if you log into the Zoom website instead of app. Let's try. Let's try quickly here. Zoom website instead of app. Join from browser. Let's see. We need to solve this. Just give me a sec, guys. So that's the news, right? So let's have a look at price action as well here while I figure this out. It doesn't even recognize this meeting I'm in. What? It doesn't recognize on browser. Anyways, forget it. People will just have to deal with it. What to do? Price pushing up here. Asian session, we open market open around here. Nothing crazy over the weekend to cause massive gaps in price, which is something sometimes what we see. If we're looking at where we are now, daily time frame, very good close above. Not daily, weekly, sorry, close bullish here. We have daily time frame closing bullish as well. We haven't broke above yet, but this candle is flipping. 4-hour time frame, we don't have any close above just yet. So no bottom wick here. No bottom wick is definitely interesting. Want to see if that's the same on broker. Yeah, it is on the same on broker. So we could definitely flip this 4-hour, but bias is bullish at the moment. We do have a 4-hour resistance here, so this is a new one right here. Let's see what 1 hour is saying. So this 1 hour close here, quite messy here, huh? Quite messy. We haven't had a 1 hour pullback. So many lines close to each other. I don't like when we have all these lines close to each other. No 1 hour bearish candles for quite some time. 30-minute we are seeing here towards the top of the range. Another 30-minute resistance here. Yeah, a lot of resistances at the moment. We can basically cancel out these resistances, move somewhere like this, just to have some more clarity. Above here, we're trading into the 4-hour, so we don't have much room to buy through here. We have about 70 pips. Not that bad, but remember, stop loss is pretty big. 130 pip stop loss with a close above. So, I mean, 70 pips is about halfway. It's better than nothing. This would be an aggressive shot. We do have 5-minute structure, which is good. Does allow us to take aggressive shots, but this candle doesn't close for another 7 minutes. And I don't like how many bullish candles we've had back to back. I wanted to be a buyer from here. Yeah, this is a nice buy here, right? Change of structure, close above, continuation. This would be well past TP if this was a move I was in. So let's see if we can pull back to the 4-hour. Would be beautiful. Then take buys from the 4-hour. Continuation, it's an option, but obviously a lot harder because we're not guaranteed continuation, especially without structure. Quick look at DAX here. DAX is also bouncing here. Daily time frames closing bearish below. Weekly time frame closing bearish. 4-hour time frames closing bullish. So mixed session bias from these lows here. It's a good spot for us to bounce. So I do like the idea of continuing some sort of bounces here. Again, a lot of the bounces happened. We closed above here, kind of the same as gold, that change of structure from here actually, and then we started to bounce up. Now we're coming towards this consolidation place. I would like to see it react off daily support, reject, then you take the buys from the pullback instead of looking to push through into this mess here. Where's that mess on 15? Yes, you don't have enough range here, I would say, to send it. It's very small range. So we just like to look at DAX. I'm not really trading DAX because of how it's been moving. Now, NASDAQ also playing out the same similar bounce from that 4-hour support. Daily obviously closed bearish here. We are a little bit more bearish. But look, we've tapped this daily support. We've tapped this 4-hour support. And now we close a 4-hour bullish playing this bounce here. Now this is a pretty strong bounce at the moment. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now back-to-back 1-hour candles, which is, obviously some heavy upside from this bounce. So could London start to reverse towards the downside? Very possible, but I'd expect that below daily support. So I'm trying to look here. I'm trying to look and see, do I mind about this 15, or can we just sell straight below daily support? I feel like we could get away with just below daily support if it wants to turn around. If we want to continue up, we do have a nice clean candles here. We just need to trust the breakout trade. So that would warrant a 15-minute candle closing above here, and then we try to get a breakout here above this 15 here. If it fails, then we're looking for below the daily support to continue down. Inside of here, until we develop some clean candles, some clean price action, such as clean pullbacks followed by supports to continue up, then I can trade inside this range. Otherwise, I'm going to leave this range. I'm not going to try trade it. I think it will be more difficult than do me any benefit, right? So that's what I'm looking for. See if we can get a little bit of a pullback, tap into this zone, buy up, or we try the breakout. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Yo, thanks.
Zoom is broken, man.
No problem.
You can't disable waiting room anymore, so I'm trying to fix it. But we don't know how to fix it. I've been trying all morning. They updated it and ruined everything. So yeah, that is the analysis. There it is. Yeah, there is the song. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis. Let me know. Leave a like on the stream. You know the drill. Get the likes up to 100 likes. Would appreciate it. I don't know how to solve this, man, because people keep showing up at different times. It's really annoying. I can't keep accepting, checking every second. So annoying. How to solve this, man? Looks like it's problem with invitation link. No, you can't. Maybe when you start the session, yeah, but I started it the same way always. What does this button do? Nothing. Let's see if we schedule a meeting, how it comes up. Do we have an option? Look, so you have to schedule now to disable waiting room. There you go. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do now. You have to schedule the Zoom meeting. So that's what we have to do in the future. Every day we have to schedule the Zoom meeting. Instead of just hosting it live. Let me end this one and schedule one, and then you join the schedule one and we'll try. So we don't have to deal, because I can't do this all day. So let me end this one and then we'll try that one. Let's try this. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Give me a second, guys. Zoom updated and it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, that seemed to work, huh? This seems to work. No waiting room now. I guess that's gonna be the new wait. So stupid, man. At least we figured it out. Better than nothing. So, we do have this gold close above here. But, don't know what I'm gonna do with this close, to be honest. 60 pips here, 130 pips stop loss, and that's with a wick fill. 5 minute getting weak. I think it's just a silly trade, to be honest. First day of the week. Buying the highs after frickin' 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles bullish. It just I don't think it's the smartest idea. Like, even if it plays out, you know. Just don't see it being a smart idea. I'm also watching Nasdaq, that closed below as well. trade was after the first 4-hour close long? Yeah, but you know, we're sleeping at that time. It'd be cool if we could look at the market 24 hours. But sometimes, you know, we pick sessions to have consistency over time. I wonder if it's gonna fail here at the 4-hour. Or are we just gonna get a day where we just keep green? Which will be interesting to see. We haven't had a green day like that. When's the last time we had a green day like that? Wow. This day. What was this? 2:30 a.m. Asian session. I mean, yeah, in Asian we do get that quite often. Here's another green day like that. What time is this? 10:45. That's a London. Ended up being a pullback for reversal. Today we are bullish bias, which is the only issue here. Right? Previous daily close bullish. Previous 4-hour candle close bullish. But no bottom wick. I wonder if we can fail at the 4-hour resistance and then take some counter bias sells. I quite like the idea. At least to make a bottom wick on 4-hour. Did we lose the music? Maybe it's muted. Let me check. Yeah, it's muted. Should be back now.
Morning, Larry.
Hey, man.
On gold, that 15 minutes does not have a bottom wick. Where are you gonna take it?
I'm not sure what you mean, man. That 15 minutes closed, but the problem is not the 15. The problem is the 4-hour.
No, what I mean is the bottom wick on the 15 minutes.
Yes. What about it? Send me your chart, bro. Circle it, mark it on your chart. Let me have a look at your chart, man. I need to see your charts. Mark up your charts, show me your lines, show me everything. Let's have a look at your charts. Like these guys, let me see your charts. Right? Same we have plans here like this. Let me see your charts. Right in here. Write something about the bottom wick so I can see. This is good. This will allow me to see what you mean, man. Instead of just telling me 15-minute bottom wick, man. That doesn't make sense, right? We have, here's a bottom wick, here's a bottom wick. This candle is already closed, so it's invalidated, but that's a 4-hour. Right? This is gold. So we need some more detail. I want to see 5-minute retest here and see if it reacts. I wonder if this in 6 minutes, this is enough to sell in 6 minutes counter bias. Nasdaq as well trying to play out the buys. We don't have bottom wick on Nasdaq. Yeah, I'm checking on futures as well. Same on futures, no bottom wick. But it's fine. Once the candle closes, it will. We don't need a bottom wick because 30-minute will close then, and 30-minute has a bottom wick still, so it's all good. Would you sell to the key level 520 or below? Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, you could see what happens 520, but 520 is not too much of an important level, even though it's a key level. But remember, key levels are only important if they've had reaction there. And if you look left, there's no reaction. There's not much reaction at the 520, all the way through here, right? MNQ has a bottom wick? Yeah, I looked at NQ. You think that London session is going to pump oil? I mean, yeah, Trump has been hinting at a few things. We can have a look at Brent. This daily resistance, we might just push back a little bit here. We got that 4-hour candle closing bearish, so a little bit consolidation pushback. But if you could get a deep pushback, that's opportunity. Any deep pushback right now. Back into 104s. Yeah, it's good. I won't be looking to send the highs just yet. It's a bit early, I would say. But you could try a little scalp to see what happens, you know, but talking to breakout. A bit early. Is it better to go off NQ or check NQ if you're trading better than NMQ? Well, in theory, NQ is going to be better because NQ is actually the mini contract. MNQ is micros. So micros is much different than... I noticed there's more manipulation on MNQ and MYM. The charts sometimes are whack, man, you know? It's less liquidity there as well. But, you know, sometimes your accounts can't handle trading NQ, right? So you have to trade NMQ. I'll give you an interesting statistic. I am more profitable on YM than I am on MYM because of the small differences. So that's what's interesting to me. Chart seems to move cleaner on YM NQ than it does on MYM and MNQ. So as much as possible, I use NQ and YM instead of the micros. 1 minute is sideways. I'm looking for pullback to 4,500. Yeah, this is a nice pullback zone. I just need to grow some balls. Yeah, I mean, sometimes your account can't handle it, you know? So just you have to, like, I rather you be better with risk management than to send it, you know? Yeah, we're about to get NASDAQ close. We're also about to get gold close here at the same time. Gold closing bearish here, but I rather gold close bearish below this. At least we're below this range here, which is a retest range. NASDAQ about to close above here. Problem is we have quite a big candle here. So if we're taking break of high, stop loss makes no sense. 32 points. 32 points is pretty crazy. 5 minute time frame is showing signs of rejection right now. See what 1 minute is saying. It's not that bad. 30 minute time frame potential wick fill we could look for here on a good bottom wick. So what I'm gonna do is wait for a good bottom wick here. We can get a good bottom wick, or maybe last 10 seconds it doesn't close above, huh? Totally possible. So we did close above, no good bottom wick just yet, kind of just jumped up for the moment. So even if you ripped it right, even if you had a buy stop, you didn't have time because it open jumped. So you're not going to be able to catch that, man. That's impossible to catch. But you can still take it break of high. You know, you still can take a break of high, but again, your stop loss, you need to start calculating stop loss. So I'm going to wait a little bit here, see if I can get a better stop loss. Literally the first 10 seconds of the candle. We moved more. So it's always worrying when you move, right? When you move in the first 10 seconds of the candle more than you have than in the last 5 minutes of the candle. You know? It seems that many traders moving away from Forex. Would you say Forex is much harder market to be consistently profitable in? That's why traders move away from it? No, they're just moving away from Forex because they're trying to live up to a hype. I moved away because my pair went to zero. Like, I trade GJ, that was my main Forex pair, and probably my only Forex pair. I wasn't trading, I traded a bit of GBP USD as well, but that's about it. And if you look at GJ price action, it's just been total bullshit. Like, what am I supposed to do in this, guys? So that's why I left Forex, because this is just rubbish, man. Look at that. I mean, what am I supposed to do? You know? Spreads, I mean, spreads are not bad. I mean, if Euro USD has zero spreads, it's amazing, you know? So, well, practically zero, you know? And still, the move's nice, Euro USD, huh? Look at this. Look at this trending move here. So, still some nice moves in Euro. Look at that. That's a beautiful dump. Look at that. So, Euro USD still moves nice. But yeah, I mean, I could trade it, but I'm just finding it more exciting to trade other things. Alright, so now we are getting that deeper bottom wick, which is what we wanted from the initial get-go here. Oh, maybe not. If we get a deep bottom wick and then it reflips and breaks its high, we can take an entry breaking the high and putting stop loss below wherever that bottom wick became. Because there's no reason for it to break the high after making a deeper bottom wick if it doesn't want to continue up. So if it makes a deeper bottom wick, breaks the high again, and then reflips and breaks its own low, that's a trade I just don't want to be part of. If not, then what am I going to wait for? I'm going to wait for a classic trade that happens on NQ, which is we push bullish, 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 we pull back. I take a buy off the pullback like this. Pullback buy, play out. Pullback buy, plays out. Right? Push, wait for the pullback, take the buy, play out. That's what I want. Look, push, pullback, take the buy. Same thing. We wait for a push, I'll look for the pullback, I'll take the buy after that. A lot safer than buying the high, shit pulls back, and pulls back to where I would have been stopped out, which is here. Because now if this thing pulls back here and creates support, I'm not worried, I can take a buy. And if it fails, then we're just wrong today. At least I don't have to be a buyer up here and get stopped out just for it to play out. That's the worst feeling, right? It happens, like, don't get me wrong, that's a normal part of trading. So what gold did in Asia? Seeing Asia here. Some nice sells in Asia, huh? Close below. That's what I see in Asia here. And then if you were bullish with that 4 hour, you can take this buy here as well. Man, Asia is clean, guys. Look at this. This would be my short position in Asia. Stop above the high here. This is quite nice. Target. In the beginning, I would have targeted here, right? Obviously, it went all the way down to here. Gave you a 1 to 4. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 1 to 4 in Asia we're getting. Wow. But initially, the target would have been this support. But what's nice is then it gave you a secondary option. So if you were a buyer today, then this is your buy, right? Change of structure, stop below the range. Now this has given, initially you would target this support here, so it gives you like a 1 to 1. The initial push gave you a 1 to 2. And now if you're holding to London, which is probably a good thing to do in Asia, you're at what? Almost a 1 to 3. Not bad. 230 pip SL. Yeah, that's normal, man, in Asia these days. Like Asia, look at the moves in Asia, man. From here, market open, we had a 700 pip move. 200, 300 pip SL, not an issue because you're getting 700 pips. From Asia till now, we've had a 1100 pip move. Again, if we're calculating 200, think of a 230 pip stop loss as a 23 pip stop loss. If it didn't say 230, if it said 23, would you be worried? No, right? You wouldn't be worried if it said 23. So don't let the number fool you, you know? Look at the ranges. That's what matters. Because if you have a 230 pip stop loss, but Asia is only moving 50 pips, 100 pips, 200 pips, not going to be worth it, right? But we can see clear fact here, Asia is moving way more. And it's been like that all the time, right? Look at last Asia session. This is Asia. Like even on a shitty Asia day, it's another 400 pips. 500 pips. You know? Here's another Asia. 700 pips. This is probably another 200 pips on top of that 700. You know? So Asia's pushing, you know? So Nasdaq, guys, I'm looking for that pullback, huh? Now we get some nice bullish action. Let's see if we can get that pullback. Exactly this I want here, like this. That's what I'm looking for. I love Asian sessions. Yeah, they've been very good. What do you think about Donvo's SL management? I wouldn't do it myself, man. I would not target 20, 30 pips and hold 1,000 plus pips of drawdown, man. For me, it's just like, I mean, at that point, I think it would be better to just martingale. I would have rather martingale because then you can make good money. Because if I'm going to let one position go that much in drawdown, with the risk of that position blowing 50% of my account anyways, if I'm set on bias, why not just add in drawdown and start martingaling? So that if it goes in the right direction, I'm making a lot of money. And, you know, unfortunately, we've seen the effects of that long term, it's had some issues. So I think there needs to be an adjustment of that method, because it works for a good amount of time and then it gets impacted when it goes wrong. And it's like there's some bots that run the same way and they work really well. They make a lot of money and then they blow it. We have another 15 resistance up here. So yeah, coming to London session right here, guys, not going to be easy, huh? Rip a buy at these highs, not going to be easy. Kamikaze, to be honest. We want to be in from buys from down here. Something strange happened at TP at 574, SLB at 560, set on MGC, just filled B at 568. Yeah, you got slipped. Yeah, you got slipped. Hey, how was the kite surfing going? Yeah, it was fun, man. Been a while. We're missing quite a bit of wind here, man. But yesterday was good, man. We got about 20 knots, 22 knots. It was fun. What time is London session now? Now London opens in about 20 minutes. So 11 a.m. Dubai time. You can see my clock up there. It's around 10:42 right now in Dubai. Opens at 11 a.m. Any drone attacks trying to attack you while you're out in the water? No, but yesterday we had around 7 missile interceptions above head in my area. Actually, just when I finished kite surfing, that happened. Like you could see it being intercepted. Which area? I can't dox online, man. Coastal area, coastal area. One of the Jumeirahs. How are you trading and don't know the market open times, bro? You're telling me? Oh no, I think he's replying to that guy above. Where do we get to know what time London Open is, New York Open is? You can Google it as well. I think Baby Pips has it. You know, just Google market timing if you don't know how to calculate the time, but it's simple. London just had their daylight savings over the weekend? Yes, correct. I put and you can see there's a pinned message in the chat. Pinned message says, just to clarify, is this time better for you? Yeah, it's better for me, but the only thing that sucks is that if I'm working late at night. That's the only problem, is late night working. Because now I have to shift everything back. So I started doing a little bit of nighttime projects. GJ counter bias. I don't know why you guys are so addicted to GJ, man. GJ's shit. Like, what are you doing in this? Please tell me. How is this enjoyable? If you enjoy this, you need to go see a psychiatrist. I don't know what to tell you. If you enjoy this, there's something terribly wrong with you. Because this is insane. Like, you want to torture yourself or what? The markets don't torture you enough? You pick like a pair that's moving like this every day. Every day you want to be involved in this choppiness? Like, do you even guys know how GJ used to move? Like, this is London, guys. Look at London. London started here. This is your London session. What are you doing here? Like, what are you doing? Like, this is nuts. Is it a good time to buy real estate in Dubai since the prices dipped? They haven't dipped much, man. There's only few places that have dipped. And they were already too inflated. And even after they dipped, I still think they're overvalued. And that's just because someone is panicking, you know? That was funny and real at the same time. It's facts, man. It's facts. Do you trade oil? Yeah, I like to swing oil if I have the opportunity. Make an account on DXB Interact. DXB Interact. If you make an account there on DXB Interact, You'll be able to get the real market data and go investigate there. Have fun on that website. I'm not logged in right now. I was going to show you guys, but I forgot my password. So gold here breaking out today. What a push here we're having pre-London here into London. Just no signs of pullbacks at the moment. Straight continuation. We don't really want to be part of it. Same thing happening on Nasdaq here, where they're following each other. Again, Nasdaq is looking sketchy. I'm still happy. It's not a massive push. We haven't filled our whole LTA. I'm still happy to get a pullback on Nasdaq here. That's what I'm really waiting for. You know, because even if I took the trade break of high, I'm not in much profit. I'm like 14-point profit. Stop loss was about 33. So I'm about almost halfway to TP, which is not bad. But again, if it just comes down to even here, it's going to be a way better position. Way better. You know, maybe somewhere here, retest here, something like this. Where's your 1-to-1? What is it? 23, 33? Yeah, I mean, I think it could potentially give you 1-to-1 without a pullback here. Just depends if it wants to reverse here. We haven't had one 5-minute candle bearish in a while here. But there seems to be some great volume today. Unexpected. First day of daylight saving time change here. So I always like to just see how volume is doing on this first day. Today is really an information day. Today is really an information day. What time is volume coming? We've seen mainly good pre-London volume, huh? So we don't know how London is going to react. London could be dead. No volume in London. Right now, we're seeing great pre-London volume. So it's something we need to consider going in forward next week. Not next week. Next days. Including next week, yes. Gold has decided to try give a little bit of 5-minute pullback now. 15 struggling to close above. At least you're right. Yeah, exactly. At least we can see some action happening, you know, better than nothing. Now we just need market positioning. There's a setup 5 forming on the daily on gold and we're directing previous range. Do you think this is a sign of a reversal in markets according with fundamentals? I mean, higher time frame gold is always bullish here, but this is just because we're getting a bit of relief from Trump, right? Trump is kind of saying and stuff like this. That's why. We need the daily to close though. You know, this day NY could reverse, huh? Daily won't close below. We've tried multiple times. So it is nice. It is nice. I think it is proving the relief. We are proving the relief and we're seeing that happen, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's it. We are all the way up. I've practiced in your backtesting platform. Should I go for a Forex prop firm? I have $1,000 for prop firm investing. What's your results on my backtesting platform, bro? What's your results? How's it going? If it's going well, then I probably would say futures, bro, a bit cheaper. $1,000 is more than enough. You can, with $1,000, with less, with $200, you can buy a monthly subscription for education as well, which costs $75. You can be held accountable for your challenge, get more information, trade with me live with your challenge, and you can also buy a challenge, man. Overall 67% win rate 1-to-1 with London and NYSE. Yeah, it's not good enough, man. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not good enough. On a backtesting software, you need to be above 70%. If you're not above 70% on a backtesting software, in real life, you're going to struggle. Because backtesting removes a lot of emotion. So 67. Hopefully it's not a troll number. You pick 6-7. I'm skeptical. But yeah, you need something a little bit more, man. But you have good budget, man. $1,000 you can do a lot with. Just depends if you want to spend it stupid. Depends how serious you are about trading, man. If you're serious, then for me, you've already taken one good step. You've gone and you've backtest, right? So now you just need to refine. Get yourself up to that 70%. You can buy a challenge for $89. And then if you want to invest in education like the group, it will be part of your budget. It's even cheaper than the challenge, the group. The group is $75, and that's for a month. In the month, you can pass a challenge easily in a month. I pass challenges in 4 trading days. Right? So you could have a couple attempts at the challenge. It's okay if you fail the first one. With thousands, he can do a live account. Yeah, but why waste the money in a live account? What if he loses it all? He's just wasting money. Then I should join your private group for help. I do think it would help you, but again, it's your choice. $1,000, I don't want you spending it and it going to waste. Like, it's so easy to put $1,000 into an account and then just lose it. Like, I've done it before. Especially $500. That $500 was a very, very dangerous deposit amount for me. Because it felt like it was something, but it wasn't serious enough that I felt like gambling with it. So I would always end up just gambling the $500. The best deposit amount is like 1,000. But again, you can lose that 1,000 really quickly. So you need to make sure you're disciplined. All right, we're getting the pullback on NASDAQ here. This is what I was talking about. It's what I would have wanted to see. So let's see how it forms. Hopefully we do get a proper pullback, not this closing bullish and then just F's us off. Then we can look for a buy. We have to see how this reacts here. I'm not buying on a buy limit. I need to see a support formed. But that's the idea, kind of, to take longs. Maybe even lower. We'll see. Where it stops, right? Looks more like reversal in NQ. Yeah, but we will know if there's a reversal because we won't create supports. Since this morning, there's been 100% win rate on every support created since a pullback. For me, that is enough data, right? If we look at the data here, every single pullback since this morning has had 100% win rate, right? We pull back, continue up, pull back, continue up, pullback, continue up, pullbacks, continue up, pullback, continue up, pullback, continue. Like we haven't failed one to go for a deeper liquidity grab or to range. We haven't done that yet. Now, higher time frame today, guys. I'm still on the short bias a little bit still. Yes, we have hit higher time frame targets, but I can see some shorts playing out later after this bounce. But for London, I'm still a bit on the bounce side. You know? For London, I'm still following the bounce here. But I do like the idea of shorts later. Or maybe it happens when we open London session, right? We start to go more into a short bias. But price will show us that, guys. Price will show us that. Took a NAS buy and member trade review. Can you review? Yeah, of course, man. Need to see Ronnie's one as well. What time was it? This morning. Been slacking part of my plan. Continue to improve. Out break even on this trade. Ended up playing out. Was a little worried about Tokyo Open. Moved to B. Almost tapped TP. Then retraced. Oof. So close, huh? Yeah, I guess that's just unlucky, man. I don't blame you going break even when it's something this close. So that's fine, actually. So let's see this NASDAQ buy you took. Higher time frame for sell, so makes sense. Mixed buy. Yeah, man. Just problem, no pullbacks here. Rejection wicks. Your stop loss not below 5 structure. So this type of trade has been punishing you. Today it plays out, which is, nice to have something play out. But in the past, this is something that's been punishing you. And it's just something you want to be a little bit more patient for. Especially in London, this is like a age-old trick to get you messed up. Like today's a little bit special. If you look at the 1 hour time frame today, we don't really get a lot of times where it just pushes straight like this. So today you've got a little bit of volume on your side. But we know that's not the case every single day. Which is why, okay, it played out today. But just make sure there's some sort of pullbacks. So you're not having to long all the way up here. You want to be long from here. That's fine. But since this candle came, big candle, then pulled back again, being long from up here, that's the time where London is going to give you a headache. That's why I personally waited for a pullback now. If we create supports, I'll be looking for buys. Same idea as you, just slightly different entry. And that's more because of my long-term approach. So it's not a bad idea. It's just in London. Like if you took that in NYSE, bro, that makes a lot more sense because we're guaranteed volume at that time. So we don't need the pullback because price is just pushing. But in London, it's just been something that really hits hard. Unless you have a day like this, but it's hard to predict that today is going to be like that. So it's like you win today, but then if you keep taking that the next day, the day after, you just give it back. So this is London Open, by the way, guys. 1 hour candle close, strong bullish again. 5 minute pulling back. If we can see this close in 2 minutes bearish, next one close bullish, I'm going to be interested in buys. Gold on London Open dumping. Wow. What a rejection on gold. I don't mind selling gold below here in 11 minutes. Something I would look at as well. Just gonna go toilet, guys. We'll be back soon. So yeah, let's see. 8 minutes. I'll be interested in sells here. Nasdaq, I'll be interested in buys if we start rejecting from this support. We have no top wick on this candle here. Same. We have top wick on futures though, but the idea is still buys if this 5-minute candle closes bullish. Only thing I worry about is this little bit of a resistance here that was created, but we'll see what happens there as long as we don't close at there. If it closes at there, it's just annoying, but welcome to trading. We've managed not to do that every single time we've pulled back, so hopefully this is not the same. Like, it's been very good every single time. Like, here didn't close, this was good. So if we end up just blasting now, it's totally random. Like, every single time we've actually had a good close. Yeah, that's annoying. We've just come and pushed towards that. Buy on gold? Which buy, man? Send a chart. Let's see your charts. Maybe 1 minute trade, small scalp. Not like this. You can't really scalp here. I mean, if it closes above this notch, we could try take this trade here. It's just a little bit big. There are almost no trades March in London session. Yeah, that's completely normal. If you guys think that trading is what you see it as on the internet, then you have a big lesson to learn. All of these guys lie to you on the internet. It's simply not true. You'll have periods like that, right? It's totally normal. The good thing is you have other sessions to back you up. Right? If you are up during Asian session, bro, you would be super active, huh? Wow. You'd be taking tons of trades if you were up in Asian. So as you can see, we failed to close above here. So a little bit risky right now to rip a buy. So we'll wait for 15-minute candle close. Gold entry. So for gold to enter right now, I want to see a retest. Then I could enter off a 5-minute fake out. Technically, if I wanted to trade risky, I can take this one right here, 90 pips for 120. I would prefer to see a little bit of a retest. Just because it's the first day of the daylight saving time, then I don't want to be caught in liquidity grabs that just fail, huh? So if I can see this come down now, prove to me that it doesn't want to go down and be a lower high. So maybe we retest the 1 hour, which is also this previous 5. Then we flip, cool. If I want to be extra special today, I can take it on the retest even. But that's being extra special. Let's see how we retest here. I'm interested. I think you guys don't normalize having slower months. I want to show you the statistics of traders who actually manage, you know, capital for people, and these are real. You know, these are real. Let me show you this. These are real traders. Let me just try to get it. Check this out, guys. So these are traders that have money invested into them. You can see $2 million invested, $5 million, $5 million. If we go and see their journeys, and I showed this yesterday on a webinar, we can see like it's not easy, huh? Like this guy had negative May, negative June, negative July, negative August, 4 back-to-back months negative. Not even just less trades in London session, 4 back-to-back months negative, and still has $5 million invested in his strategy because it's the real truth, right? And look at his months, 4% months, 2% months, 6% months, right? You can even see the guys who have less capital, who will be trading a little bit more riskier, right? They still have negative months. Yeah, not big negative. Here's a minus 5% month, pretty harsh. You know, not massive negative months, but they're still there, guys. You know, they're still there. Some break-even months. Look, 2 break-even runs in a row. Again, another 2. Here's a break-even month, April. Another break-even month. Like, this is bad. You lose 0.52. You lose minus 5%. Then you take a break-even month. Then you take another break-even month. You know, it's tough. So let's see now. We had a little bit of a retest here. See if we can make a bottom wick on this 1 minute and then maybe break this high for a little bit of a buy. Put stop loss below the 15-minute time frame for 48 pips. So I think I'll give that a shot here. If we cannot 15-minute, 5-minute time frame stop loss. More of an aggressive stop loss. The bigger the bottom wick we make, the better right now. So I'll give that a little bit of a shot here. More of an aggressive shot. Yeah, good bottom wick now. So wherever this bottom wick is going to lie is probably where I'm going to take the buy. Obviously, if we keep dumping, then I'm not going to be interested, right? And that's the whole point, waiting for bottom wicks. So people always ask, why do you wait for it? Because I don't want to be taking a buy and then having to hold this drawdown right now. Still valid to me because this is a good bottom wick. We have like 70 pips stop loss, but we do have a good target. Just to here is already 80 pips. Up to here is 100 pips. So as long as we don't have 100 plus pip stop loss, I'm okay with it. Obviously, if it doesn't flip now, it's not going to be valid, but what can we do, right? This is our break-even point. Probably break-even point aggressively on the 4 hour. If we want to be aggressive, we break even at the 4 hour. Now, if this 5-minute candle closes bearish here, we need to see how deep bearish. You know, it's a pretty strong bearish close. This. The stronger bearish here, I'm gonna delete the buy stop if it doesn't wick up the last 10 seconds here and we get a nice rejection wick showing me buyers come. I'm gonna wait for a 5-minute bullish. I don't want to be caught in a liquidity grab where price wicks here. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna delete this buy stop for now, unless we are wicking. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna keep it for now. Last minute we did show a bit of a reaction. I would like to see a bottom wick on this candle. We don't have bottom wick on broker as well. Yeah, we do now. Okay, cool. Just made it. Should make it on this screen here as well. I'll keep it for now. Risky long up here, yeah, but the difference is I'm not longing the high, I'm trying to long back towards the high. So if we do want to continue up a little bit, I'll be happy. If not, I'm looking for sells below here. Looking for sells below 526. So if this does fail here, then I'll take the sells below 526. I just don't see a reason now for it not to give some type of continuation after all of this bottom wick. Unless we want to just range. Which is obviously a possibility. Do you guys stream Asian session in the group? No, we do live chat in Asian session. We used to do, but Asian session is such a long session, man. So we have power hour as well, though. That's something new we started doing. I'm praying right now. What are you praying for, man? I took the wrong entry. Well, don't pray. Just leave it. Put a SL with correct risk management. Or just close the trade directly. We've all been there, though. Pray for shorts. Yeah, shorts can work. Shorts can work. We'll see in 6 minutes. I'm not against shorts. Praying for buyers to come in. To be honest, I don't mind both. Sellers, buyers. Makes sense for me. Right, I'm gonna take out the buy stop because it's a bit deep for stop loss now, and we're gonna stick on the potential sells. We're gonna see how this happens in about 6 minutes here. Nasdaq is dying, ranging on Nasdaq. What is in 6 minutes? 6 minutes is going to be... I don't know what to say actually. The close? Yeah, I was trying to make something funny, but I can't think of what to say. I know it's the close, but we need something funny. Bro, GeoGuessr, not enough time. 4 minutes, not enough time, GeoGuessr, bro. If this closes above, okay, yeah, then we can play GeoGuessr one round. This is not the pullback for the real move long? Yeah, it could be, but the pullback can be enough for us to make money, right? We could pull back to here and then NY start to continue up bullish for sure. My DAX has such high spreads. Yeah, I'm not liking DAX so much. Hey, Harry, how's Dubai going? Still struggling to stay profitable on consistent basis. I'm relocating to Dubai once I start making money consistently to surround myself with people like you. Yeah, man, you're always welcome to Dubai. My question to you is, how are you going to surround yourself with people like me? Like, you're not going to turn up to Dubai and then all of a sudden we're friends. Just saying. Like, that's not how life works. We're not hanging out. We're not this. Like, are you part of the private group? Like we need to build a connection there, and then I only meet with people. I don't just randomly meet with people, right? That's just the honest truth. It's true. I was almost cooked. Somehow I opened random position on gold. I was in 900 pip drawdown when I noticed it was in slight profit. Bro, that is nuts, bro. I don't know what you're doing. 'We'll figure that out. Yeah, it's almost disrespectful. People expect just for me to be their friends and they don't even want to build a connection, man. You're not even part of the exclusive group or anything, bro. 1 minute here. Pretty big stop. It's hard to build connections in Dubai, man. You need to put yourself out there. He's looking for a boyfriend in Dubai? Ah, if that's the case, then I'm definitely not meeting with him. If that's the case, then we have problems. Then he can stay where he is. If we do a Dubai meetup, he's more than welcome to show up in a Dubai meetup. But if he's looking for a boyfriend, then we have an issue. All right, so we closed above this resistance here. Very interesting, which is our 5-minute. Do I trust it to push below? Not really. Good top wick on 30-minute though. 30-minute close right at. Let's see how it looks on futures. Yeah, we don't. Slightly below on futures. We could go aggressive. Stop loss above the 1 hour. I just don't like running full stop, guys. Counter bias, guys. Counter bias. You understand? Counter bias. Counter bias. Not smart here. Not smart. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it, man. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna push today. What's the point? It makes sense if you want to try. It's counter bias. Keep that in mind. So I don't want to hold this during the day. If it was not counter bias, I would take this and hold it during the day, but I don't trust it because at any point we can flip and continue bias, which is bullish, and I'm going to stick to that. That has protected me a lot of the time, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I feel like doing, and it's my choice at the end of the day. I'm going to stick with my choice. Nasdaq is ranging. Breakouts will make sense at this point if we can get out of this range. If not, we're going to be stuck in the range. I told you about gold. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. So good first session. Just feel how it is. You know, how things are going. Get a little bit of a feel of how volume is coming. So we're noticing a lot more volume pre-London. London Open, it slowed down a little bit. So let's see how the rest of the day continues so we can collect data. And then we can look to trade tomorrow. So just be careful with the sells as it is counter bias. So you kind of want to be in and out of these sells rather than holding them. I don't trust them personally just yet, but obviously nice sells could come through, but I have to stick to bias. It's one of my rules I've used for hundreds of trades and it just works well for me. So again, if we had a mixed bias today, I would definitely give this a shot to hold it until maybe New York here. Back to here is a 1-to-1. If we can find like maybe some 5-minute structure and then a close below, I can look for a scalp, but that's about it. So appreciate you all. Take care. Hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. Cheers, guys.